It is a William Lloyd primary school, a well-known school, a school with dual medium, a school with a good history, scholastically, as well as on the sport field, as well as in music. This school shone in everything, and I saw to that. I lived in an area in town, very near to the center of town, and it was a very nice area, and we really loved it there. That area where we lived was called the Old Plain, the old garden. It's because nearly every family had their own garden. Look, this all came from authority. You had no leg to stand on. It was just a notice. You have to move by such and such a time, and so you had to do it all by yourselves. Number one, why did we have to go? We weren't worrying anybody. We living there with our own people around us. There were some whites also living there, and they were friendly with us. We were friendly with them. There was nothing wrong. And the fact that you had to leave, I know my mother cried for weeks on end. She couldn't take it. But it happened. And I'm not going to say that we are the better off for it, but I'm still alive. My father was a member of the church choir, and as a boy of 15, he introduced me to the church choir and said, "It's about time you should also go and sing the church choir." So I was first a member of the church choir of the Congregation of Church for a long time. And I actually became, in that same church, I became the organist and the choir master. I vowed I would take my choir through the country, prepare a program, a mixed program, because at the time we had good choirs all over the country, even in Paarl, very good choirs. But they sang only church music at that time. And I thought, well, there are so many other forms of music. There's folk music, there's opera, there's what have you, there's modern music. You can sing in different languages. You can sing in black languages. And I said, that is what I want to do. We would leave Paarl at 12 o'clock at night and say we were going to Port Elizabeth. We get there in the morning, just in time for breakfast. And then after breakfast, about 10 o'clock, the tennis people would be there with who I've organized. Look, I can be there. Is there anything I can do? I have a story for you to tell. And then I would work with the juniors, coaching if necessary, and help along. And lunch again. Then after lunch, back to the tennis courts again. End up at about 6 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, I was on the stage with the choir. I used to go to the tennis court with my dad. He played tennis just as a sport, after work. Put me on his bicycle. We go to the tennis afternoon. You can throw the balls fast. And I must have been somewhere between 7 and 9 years old at that time. Until later on, we built a very miniature tennis court in our backyard, very small, but it had all the measurements and all the lines that were on the tennis court. And there I played a lot. There was a wall I could eat against. My big problem was I never had a coach in my life. The first coaching school was here in Paarl on my local tennis court, where 5 people from each province was invited to come for coaching, those who are interested. The club saw that they had accommodation free for the whole week, and we wrote an examination, and so we had our coaches, first year coaches. Many more classes followed. We had one in Durban, we had one in Bloemfontein, we had one in Johannesburg, and so the number of coaches grew. Very interesting story how it came. When I had won the South African Championship for 4 years, the people around the court who came to watch tennis decided that this chap must go overseas and learn more about tennis, and if possible, play at Wimbledon also. And so the statesmen in the whole country was busy collecting money. And within 1 month, they had enough money to send me overseas for my first trip to London. That was big news. The reason why I say it was big news, because it was right at the time when apartheid was at its worst, 1949. 40s was bad. Where I played was in the backyards of some rich person in Cape Town who invited me, wanted to see how well I played, and invited a good white player and practice there. But I got friendly with the tennis court's manager at the University of Cape Town. And he said, you come anytime, and I'll give you a court. Here I am boss. I can put on a court who I want. The thing that was different in England, first time everything was open. Here in South Africa, we were taught during the apartheid years, look around. There are places you may go and you may not go, and you can get into trouble. And as big as I was at that time, 2021, even in England, in London, first thing I did is look around where are the signs. But within a day you discover this is a different life here. Anybody can go anywhere in that country. Yeah, this is my wife. Her name is Winifred. Everybody called her Winnie, or a lot of them Jeffro, because she also was a teacher. And she started only when she was 16 to play tennis. And I said, I told her I can't have a wife who can't play tennis. And we later on became South African mixed doubles champions.